You've been distracting the shit out of yourself. Excuse you. Lex. Oh my goodness. So, this is Lex. We just got him back today because he didn't get sold. He was meant to go to his new home with his buddy Noble. Noble did get sold. It was from the same owner of the 5 horses that we just rescued. Thank you guys so much for donating. It's so huge. Ladybug is signed for. The other 4 we are waiting to sign for until we have all the contracts, but Ladybug's done deal. So Lex went away with Noble, and these are the guy's other 2 horses, and there's 1 more. And they don't have any problems with them, so they didn't really risk going to the slaughterhouse. But Lex here is this feisty little pony, and he loves kicking off every person that tries to ride him, unless it's a little kid, I believe. So he went for a little trial at this new place and kept kicking everybody off, and so he came home today, which I'm happy to have him back here. We all really enjoy his spiciness. Are you gonna be good if I stay here? And so today I was contemplating this idea. This topic was downloaded to me, as each video is, and this idea of being distracted. It's like the subconscious is such a tricky thing to work with, and you really have to bring, number one, so much awareness into your experience in order to get past these things and create the life of your dreams, to get in alignment with what your soul wants, and to live out the timeline that you most desire, that is most in alignment with what your soul came here to earth to do. And so when we think about distractions, it's like if you, I don't know, maybe if you've ever done this, I have done, Lex, I don't trust you. I don't know if you guys have ever done this before, but I have deleted social media before. Like I deleted Instagram and other, sorry, I meant to hit a fly, other things. And then I would find myself scrolling on Venmo. If you're from the States, you know what Venmo is. Venmo is like how we send money to each other. And I would be randomly, mindlessly, you watch your butt, mindlessly scrolling and looking at what people were sending money to each other for. Like, oh, blah, 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 sent money for a beer. Ooh, blah, 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 sent money for electricity. Ooh, and then I would catch myself. I'm like, why am I doing this? And I was like, wow, it is because we are so conditioned to stay distracted. Instead of being productive and working towards the things that I want, that putting my time towards the things that I know will help me live the life that I desire, I would be doing mindless things. And so that's one example. Another example is like, you know, maybe you get rid of alcohol in your life, or you get rid of partying and going out with your friends all the time, and instead you find yourself sitting at home and shopping online all day, every day. Not even buying things, maybe you are buying things, but just like putting things in carts and whatnot. And so there's so many ways. Or we can just stay really busy with work. We can stay really busy with friends. We can just, you know, convince ourselves that we're so busy. You know, it's not the right time now for me to go after my dreams because I'm so busy. I have so much on my plate, so many emotions, so many things are going on. It's so chaotic. These are all ways that your subconscious will tell you that it's not time. Because the subconscious doesn't want you happy, it wants you safe. And so anything that is unfamiliar is marked as unsafe. And so you have to become aware of these tendencies that you have and that your subconscious creates for yourself in order to keep you in this familiar timeline, in this familiar chaos, in these familiar patterns and dynamics. It's not, the goal of the subconscious is not to break patterns and set yourself free and, you know, remove all ancestral traumas and conditionings. No, it's just trying to keep you in, this is what's known. And the age of like the autonomic nervous system and the limbic system is about 3. And so our limbic system is what's controlling our whole life. It's what's controlling our symptoms and the way that we process things and react to things within our nervous system. But its maturity is so young. And so we can go through these steps of brain retraining, like in programs like DNRS, which is great for healing chronic illness. And one of the steps will be to look at your nervous system and to say, or your limbic system in this case, and say, thank you so much for trying to protect me in the best ways that you knew how, but I'm going to choose this. I choose to be calm, collected, confident, sexy, abundant, free. And then you would go into, it's like there's many steps. First, you start with the undesired. You start with a thing, a symptom, a thought, a pattern, a circumstance that's undesired. Then you say thank you, but we're changing this shit up. And then you go into this visualization of a high vibrational place. And so this is like the work of Dr. Joe Dispenza as well. So high vibrational place would be like a vision of, the DNRS program talks about 6 months from now. I like that because it can make you think like what's close enough to visualize, but a little bit enough time to really change your circumstances. But I don't like personally to put things in the future that we want, because so much can happen. So much can happen that can change your life instantly. Like, this is just an example, and I don't like people chasing after the lottery, but say, like, there are people out there that win the lottery. Their life changes in a second. Like, everything changes. And so it's very possible. There are infinite timelines, infinite possibilities, and so anything can happen right now in this moment. So when we're saying, like, in 6 months from now, I want this to happen, I want this reality, you're putting it in the future. When people say, when I'm rich, when I have enough, when I have enough time, when I'm not, so overwhelmed, then I'll do this. No, it's all about changing your perspective and changing your understanding of the quantum field. Time and space are not real. Every single thing that you can even imagine is happening right now. Your chosen timeline, your chosen version of yourself is happening right now. It's a matter of selecting it with your free will, your mind, and moving towards it by no longer believing in the unconscious, by believing in anything that is different than the truth of who you are, that is different than unconditional love and infinite abundance. Anything that limits you is not true. It's conditioning. It's a lie. You've been lied to, but you're not a victim. I say this all the time because it's really important to start taking responsibility for your own life and responsibility for the reasons why you are where you are, for the illnesses that you're experiencing, for the relationships and the challenges that you're experiencing, for the lack that you're experiencing. It's your responsibility because you can change it. Anything. I know that can be hard to hear, but you can change anything. You can get out of the things that are causing the most stress for you right now. There's a way out. You're not stuck. You're really, really not stuck. And it's a matter of choosing and moving towards it and knowing that anything is possible, because everything is possible, because everything is happening right now. I want this on repeat. It's a matter of deconditioning your mind and reconditioning your mind to remember who you are. Remember the truth of who you are. Remember how limited, I want to say this so right. Remembering how limitless you are. This is so important. And stop distracting yourself. And that means getting honest with yourself. And that's going to take some power. It's going to take you going deep within yourself and saying, why am I doing this? Why am I choosing to go down this path that is taking me further and further away from where I truly want to be? What made me think that I needed to do this, that I couldn't handle what I'm going through, what I've been through, what I'm experiencing within my body and within my mind, within my nervous system? You are so capable of healing it all. You can move through it all. The only way out is through. You cannot turn your back to the things that are within your field that are controlling your reality. You have to bring them into awareness and choose to rewire them, choose to heal them, choose to be different, choose to be free. And you do that by practicing this. Practicing bringing awareness to everything that you're doing, every decision that you make, every word that you choose to say. Are you saying it from a place of love? Or are you saying it from a place of conditioning, of protecting yourself, of lack, of fear, of worry, of not being enough? You have to be honest with yourself in the ways that you are staying numb, that you are turning away from what you truly want, that you are turning away from what is causing you to move away from what you truly want. So it's all on you. I hope that landed. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new here, leave a comment if you feel called to do so. If you want some help with rewiring your mind and healing your nervous system and walking into your chosen timeline, I have 21 days to rewire your mind, and that has all of this in it. You decide on your chosen timeline, you do a daily meditation where you visualize it and you move towards it. It's a really powerful meditation, and then every single day there is an exercise for healing the nervous system, retraining the brain, and moving towards this chosen timeline by doing the things that I talk about in these videos all the time, and all the things that I learned along my journey and how I got to this place of living in my chosen timeline and getting to live in Italy in my van with my dog and save horses and go on horseback rides with wonderful people and community and meet so many cool people from around the world. It's such a treat to be living in this perceived reality, and it's because of this work that really is just about helping you remember the truth of who you are. And the other program that I have is 21 Days to Know Your Divine Guidance, and that one's really about you just realizing that you have all the answers within yourself, that you are capable of communicating with your angels and guides and your intuition and your heart to get all the answers that you need. You do not need to ask other people for advice. You know what you're meant to be doing. You know where you're meant to go. You know the life that you want. It's all in here. It's just a matter of getting out of the clutter of your mind and practicing being in here and practicing understanding what that feels like to be in here. So those are the two programs that I have, and if you want to work one-on-one with me, I have that available as well, all linked below. And Lex, I see you. I'm always watching you. All right, we will see you later. If you want to leave a comment, you don't know what to say, you can just say welcome home, Lex. And long live Ladybug. If you saw my post today on YouTube, but also on Instagram, it's official, it's official, it's official. I rode Ladybug for the first time yesterday, short ride, and it was really nice. She was so happy to be out there with Rosa, which is one of the other horses that we saved. Together they are very strong-willed, independent ladies who are always breaking out of the fences and doing exactly what they want to do. So it was nice for them to go on an adventure together for the first time here. So with all that being said, I will see you tomorrow. Bye.